football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He keeps it on the design run. As the first down is still going. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Breaks free. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Design quarterback run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Going to convert with a sneak.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. End zone ahead. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They're going to the air on the first play. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's Carr. It's Washington. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 14, set to kick it off. Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught in the backfield. It's Carr. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a... turn.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They'll toss it to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Receivers are bunched together. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Bachmeier. Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll kick it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Not his call to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. Press coverage now from the secondary. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. Runs through the defender. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. And it's a direct snap. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Texas. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
That keeps the score. Auburn 23, Texas 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Graham down the middle. It's Simmons. Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Pickup of 11. And first down for the offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the tight end who makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Haynes. He make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Auburn now operating in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Seventh play of the drive coming up. The back's got it. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. wants a run. Running back's got it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.